In this episode, I get out from behind the computer and try something I've never tried before. We also have 3 adoptions, and we have a bunch of hay delivered, and also Doc comes out, so you won't want to miss a single minute of Horse Shelter Heroes.
So we're getting ready to go down to the neighbor's house. They donated about 40 bales of hay to us, and so we're prepping the tractor and truck to get ready to go down and pick up the bales from them.
All right, so not even 2 seconds and we pulled out of the driveway and Travis hit the trash can. Whoops.
Well, that was embarrassing.
All right, we have arrived and lots of good hay bales waiting for us. Hey y'all, it's Sarah behind the camera. I'm up here on the flatbed here. We got some bales loaded up on the trailer there. Some people that live not too far from the shelter, they are donating some bales of hay to us today. So it's really, really awesome. We're really thankful for it. So we're gonna get them loaded up and head back to the shelter.
So I'm strapping down the hay bales so that they don't blow off or roll off while going down the road. Just a little bit of a precautionary measure. So we have 11 bales and just loaded up on the truck and trailer, so we're getting ready to take them back over to the shelter and unload them.
All right, pulling out, heading back to the shelter. And we're dragging a little bit. It's okay. We still have another trip or 2 to go, so it's hay day, y'all. All right, Jess, who is this?
This is Pumpkin. We're gonna do his evaluation real quick. See how he does. Huh. He feels a little sore in his hind end. So today with the training evaluation, I'm also evaluating like if there's any lameness or health issues. And he feels really weird. He might just need some joint supplements, but we might have Doc check him again today and I'll let him know what I felt.
On our 3rd load. All right, y'all, all the hay for today is unloaded in the arena. So I don't think we'll be running out of hay for a while.
So we got a donation of hay bales from a neighbor, and so far we have 35 hay bales here. He is still baling hay, and he says he has more for us to come and get later. So he'll be calling us later to come get more.
So we're pulling a couple out of quarantine and I did a quick abbreviated evaluation. but we want him to go gain some weight on our other pasture. So they're gonna go on over there for about a week or two, and we'll bring him back and see how they do.
So this is Maddie and Sarah. And
Hi.
they're going to help you with the appointment, and Dawn, who helped you with the adoption application.
I know we had like 40 emails going. Sorry.
That's okay.
So I pulled up Sidon and TG.
Awesome.
He's 14, he's 15. He's on the bigger side. He's about probably 15 one hands, where he's
Okay.
only like 14 two.
Okay.
14, 3.
Hi, Bubba. Hi.
And what I've noticed, like the difference of personalities with them is riding wise, is
Okay.
he's a little bit more standoffish and testy, where he's just more go with the flow until
Okay.
you start kind of doing advanced stuff, and then he
Right.
gets a little bit more testy.
Okay.
He's fine when you're standing right there, but when you walk away, I think he gets anxious not having someone there with him.
Right. Okay.
He's super sweet. And he'll just stand here and not have a care in the world about saddling.
Good. So what kind of situation did he come from?
He was a surrender.
Okay.
They came all the way from Pennsylvania, actually.
Oh, wow.
They did come together.
Oh, that's so cool.
Are you looking for two, or are you just looking for one?
Right now, one, but eventually he's going to get one, but I told him he has to buy his own.
He always greets you right, like when you go out there. He's so
good.
easy to
Awesome.
catch. He gets along with everyone we put it out with.
Okay.
But he's definitely the type of horse that I feel would do better in like a quieter, one-person environment, rather than if he went to like a lesson barn, something like that, where you
Okay.
constantly are throwing a bunch of people on him.
That's a good boy. Between these two and riding, Sidon is my choice.
All right, she's gonna adopt Sidon.
How awesome! Yay! There's Sidon's adoption
Okay.
form. I'm so glad that Sidon works for you. I love it when you find the right home, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So we will check back in with you in 30 days
Okay.
to check on Sidon, and we do love to have updates. So if you send us photos or
absolutely.
whatever, just let us know how he's doing. We really appreciate
Oh,
that.
definitely.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you. Have a great afternoon.
Sure will. Thanks.
I'm so happy Sidon got adopted. I think he would have been a little bit of a harder one to place with some people, because he is going to be more of a one-person type horse. We've been putting a lot of work into him. Both Corey and I have been riding him, and it's time for him to get adopted, and we're so happy that he found that person that he can bond with.
Doc is out again today for the weekly vet visit, and we have a lot of animals for him to look at today.
This is Denny. She's got a little lump on her leg. We're gonna x-ray again.
I don't know why it's not going down. It looks more like soft tissue swelling than anything.
It's a pretty bone.
Yeah. You know, we got a little gap right there. That's where the swelling is, but it doesn't look bad, and she's not lame on it. Well, so far we have minimal bony involvement in her fetlock. Pretty happy with the way she's moving on it, so I wouldn't be afraid. If I was looking for a horse, I'd look for her. I'd look at her. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I got a bunch of bones that look worse than that.
So this is Bonnie. She was one of the owner's surrenders. She's just going to get an x-ray on her back right pastern because there's a lump on it.
Well, not really ring bone. We've had damage to P1. P1, 2, 3, look at that.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna get any worse.
Well, she's 21 and we're probably going to be a pasture pet anyway, so.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
That's good.
Okay, so we just brought him down from quarantine today, and look on the other side of him.
And his skin, we're worried about that too.
Yeah, he's got some solar dermatitis. He's got some increased lung sounds, and I don't think it's from a bacterial infection or pneumonia. Of course, we could always do a white blood cell count and see what that said.
He has scratches on his legs and then like sunburn, everything all over.
What'd y'all say, 21?
25 plus.
Yeah, he's probably that close. Probably been smoking all his life too. He doesn't have bad teeth for 25.
This is Flicka. She has been down here for a month or so now, and we're just gonna reevaluate her.
So when she came in, you could even see the scars. They were much more noticeable. Clear from one side of her back all the way down her back leg.
For her mental state, would it be fair to her to try and get her broke and adopted into a home? Like, is that gonna be harder on her?
Oh man, with her mental attitude, and she's hard to catch, she's hard to work with, she's terrified to put a saddle on, so I don't know. And then her back is sore and her side's sore, so that's sort of.
So what are we thinking about those scars?
There could be some deep trauma physically, and there may be some mentally on her, so we're wondering what we can do for her to make her existence better, or whether we need to do the last act of kindness is what we're debating right now. So
This is half pint, and she's getting her coggins drawn so she can find a home.
I'll come around to the other side. I got one if she'll let me have it. Come on, baby.
Doc, you taking it easy?
Yeah, I'm just resting. That's just an easy day today.
Jenny was an owner surrender. A lady bought a farm and some cows and stuff, and the donkeys came with that. And Jenny was very lame, and we weren't sure if she was foundered or anything when she came, but we got her feet trimmed, and thankfully we don't think she's foundered at all. I think it was just an abscess, so she's on some meds and she's walking a whole lot better.
So this is Senador, and he's got swelling in his back right leg. He's got a cut. And we think he has kissing spines.
I think we
He does
actually
have
need
toes.
It doesn't feel like the cut's deep, so we probably just need to put him on some antibiotics. Probably need to put him by himself if he's going to be mean to everybody else. I don't see any problems.
short stride with it a little bit.
Other than that, I didn't see anything. I didn't see enough to get him on the lameness exam.
Doc is out looking at Pumpkin. When Jessie was evaluating her the other day, she could tell that she was off, and she asked me to come out and see if I could see anything, and we did, so we just wanted Doc to check her out.
They start stocking up, and you worry about heart problems and maybe blood problems. And when I hear a murmur or heart problem, there's a heart problem there. And I'm still suspect of it. But we're just going to take an x-ray and see if he's got some arthritis starting up there and go from there. He's got a little angular limb deformity, or it may have gotten worse with age, but that's probably not good. The back end is definitely worse. I'm not sure why, but he's got a little rotation where his bones, instead of being like that, they're going like that, rotating in. So, not much you can do about that.
After Doc looked at Pumpkin, he did confirm that she does have a health problem, which is her heart is failing. When a horse's heart fails, their legs also swell, which could explain why her legs are swelling, and she is very lame. And so sadly, we did have to say goodbye to Pumpkin because, you know, heart problems are very serious, and sadly, there's nothing you can do about those. We are heading to quarantine. We have one more horse that came in the last auction. She was lame, can't really catch her, so we were just giving her time, and she still seems to be a little bit off, and we need the squeeze chute for her, probably, so we're gonna head to quarantine. She can tell that she's still off, but she's not as off as she was before. Doc just looked at Baya. He thinks that she might have a small abscess or something. She's not really halter trained, so we're just gonna give it time and see how she does. This is Dusty. He got gelded last week. He swelled up a little bit. We gave him some meds, but today he's doing a lot better. So Doc just wanted to check him, make sure he's still healing really well, and he is. So just gonna get him some exercise, get his feet done. We're gonna check the last one. Her name is Amber. She had swollen lymph nodes last week, so we're going to check those. We gave her Exceed.
I thought these were a little bit big. I think that's a little bit better. I thought that one came down the whole way.
Yeah.
I think that is better.
She had some big lymph nodes, the submandibular. So I think they're smaller than they were. I remember them coming all the way down, so I think we're gonna let her go. See how she does.
Some of y'all that have been watching our episodes for a while will remember Quint. He did a bit of farrier work for us, and he called this morning and said that they had found a big rat in their barn and apparently had gotten in the house. And so they were like, we need some good barn cats to come get rid of this thing. So he came to the shelter this afternoon and picked up 2 cats to take home.
I don't think those two.
They're kind of young.
Yeah, they're kind of young, and I mean, they could use a weight, but I know Mally would do really good in one of these guys.
How old are these two?
Ones. Huh?
How old are these two, roughly?
Roughly 3 months, maybe. So.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
All right. Don't worry, they're good in there. They got little breather holes and everything. They're made for cats. Those boxes are made for cats.
So who's in there?
We got Gage and O'Malley.
All right, Gage and O'Malley are going to their new home.
Well, and they got some more hay ready for us, so we're going to go over and pick up some more hay. Not sure how many more loads they have, but so far we've got 35 round bales, and I guess we're expecting about 40 maybe. So we just got back with another load. This will make 47 hay bales, and we'll see whether we get another load or not.
So today we got 59 bales of hay donated to us. We've been running all day picking them up. We did about a dozen each time, and tomorrow we have about a dozen more to go get.
This is Phoenix. He's here doing his training evaluation with me, and I'm also keeping an eye out. He seems scared and worried about being caught and just jumps randomly, so we're thinking possibly he's deaf. But we'll keep evaluating it and have Doc look him over again. He's a little skittish, and it could be just because he doesn't hear you coming. So he did really good. I'm really impressed with how well he did with a rider. I discovered he is gaited after all. He just must prefer trotting when he's out in the pasture. And I think your body, when you kiss to the horse to ask them to move off or cluck to them or whatever, your body must also do something, because it wasn't like he was listening to me, but he felt me, so he moved forward. But he seems like a really good horse. He just needs a little work with his picking up his feet, especially his back feet, and bonding with somebody.
We are bringing the horses out of quarantine the horses that came in the August auction. So that is what we're doing today. Bringing them in, getting their weight, seeing if they need their feet done. These guys are a little more on the wilder side, so we'll see how today goes. Okay. 1142, Baya. This is Baya. She's 13 years old. Jesse's just trying to get some of the tangles out of her hair because she doesn't really like to be touched very much.
Like I said, these two might be halter broke because they were so buddy sour. You don't know.
Hi. Tess is just a little bit snotty, but hers isn't really bad or anything. Could just be the dust and stuff from running around.
We are trying to get Journey into the alleyway because she's gonna stand up here, but she's not really halter broke, so we're trying to get her over there and she's throwing a fit.
So we were using the scale and now it's not working. Can you come check it? Well, we were trying to get the horses out of quarantine, but the scale quit working, so it's kind of delaying our process. So hopefully we can get everything done today and everybody out. It's working. Hopefully it stays. Nope, it says 0.5. Quick. Now it's working. This is Tango. We will get his weight once he decides to go on the scale. This is Flash. She's pretty scared, so Maddie's just gonna take it slow and easy with her and see how she does.
We got all the horses down that were healthy. I think that left one up there with a snotty nose, but we're gonna start working on evaluations and you can look for them on our website in a couple weeks probably.
Today we're working on building some obstacles. This is going to be a teeter-totter. And then we've got a few other ones we're working on. We can do a cowboy curtain with pool noodles hanging down. We can do horizontal noodles, so pretty much two posts with noodles coming off them to walk the horse through. I'm going to build a couple bridges. We're going to get some trot poles ready. We're going to have a mailbox and something she calls a tower block, so it's just a few different steps and progressions the horse can go up and then back down.
All right, while some of the obstacles are being built, something else is happening over here. Travis, what are you working on?
Getting ready to put in a post for a gate to close off the alleyway so we can run horses down here and into that pen over here.
Awesome.
So this is Dennis and I'm doing his training evaluation. He's a little pony and so far he's doing pretty good. Definitely has had some handling. They're not always great with their feet, but it just takes a little time and patience.
Over there. while Jesse is working with Dennis, the pony, Maddie is over here working with Tango. So lots of evaluations going on today. It's a beautiful day here, but we got a storm rolling in over the shelter. So let's see if it starts raining or not. All right, Tango is gonna go for a little ride. Maddie out here in the front of the office. Tennessee weather is crazy and it has been pouring rain all day here at the shelter. And Corey has decided to work with Blackjack. He's just working on some desensitizing and some just extra evaluation with him. And he may or may not have fallen in love with Blackjack.
What are you all doing out here with all this stuff?
Guess what day it is? It is cat cleaning kennel day. We've had so many cats surrendered that it's just cats make disgusting messes, if you guys didn't know that. But we had a whole bunch of cats that got fixed last week, so they're all healed up and everything, so they're ready to become barn cats, so they don't have to stay in the kennels anymore. So we're just scrubbing the kennel.
Cool.
Yeah.
Having fun?
Yeah. Crazy.
All right, what we got here?
I believe the technical term for these is a pool noodle gait, which is something to kind of set up to imitate your horse walking through brush or, you know, through trees, stuff like that. Just more things to desensitize them.
Awesome. All right, guys, there you have it.
Okay, so this is Maddie and Sarah, and they're going to
Hi.
help you with your adoption.
Okay.
And then I'll help you with paperwork. Okay?
Perfect.
All right. So Chava and Flash just came out of quarantine.
Okay.
And I remember when you were here before, that's kind of like what you were looking for, more of a spotted
Yeah.
saddle, walk loose type. Chava's only 2.
Okay.
Where Flash is 16, but they're both unhandled.
Gotcha. Is there any way I could get them like in the pen to
Yeah,
see
we
their
can put
gait?
them in the round pen and
Yeah.
everything like that. Yeah.
Okay.
She definitely, like, just watching her walk, we're like, yep, she has
Gated.
that classic walker kind of walk. During the intake, I remember he was more reactive than she was. Where she was like that kind of scared, where she just kind of didn't think. But then when we were just taking them out, she was a lot more lively than what she was when she first came. And we were so shocked when we looked at her teeth when she was in the chute, and we're like, you're a baby, you're only 2. But she definitely has like that classic gatedness.
Yeah. I like her.
You like her?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, she's going to adopt Chava. She finally gets to adopt a horse.
Finally. I saw her online, and I actually came last month, and I was so heartbroken because the horse I wanted got adopted before me. But it's okay because now I got this perfect little angel. And I saw the photo online of her crooked little ears, and she was beautiful. So I've been so excited all day.
Hey Yo-Yo, guess what? Chava just got adopted. Chava is one of our horses that we got in the August auction. She is unhandled, so you may see in her photo of her adoption that there's nobody holding a halter or lead rope with hers because she is unhandled. And we're very thankful that she has an amazing home. This lady's been waiting for a long time. So all of our unhandled ones are a little harder to place, so we're very happy that she is heading to her new home.
I have Daisy. She pulled both her front shoes, so she's gonna get her front shoes put back on and her back shoes pulled.
Some people take pride in washing their vehicles. I enjoy cleaning the foot up. Each to his own. Are you gonna help me, Chester? Good boy. I see progress there. We're getting somewhere. I would love to have a bigger trailer. But you know what that would mean? I'd have more junk piled in it.
No, that means you keep it clean.
I'd have to hire a janitor if I had a big trailer.
I think we should have Caleb come out here and file down a foot on the stand.
I think it'd be awesome. Be good training for him, and I'll help him. I won't let him get hurt. It's actually a little bit easier to do the backs than it is the fronts on somebody new. Yeah, that'll work. I gotta find you, I gotta get you some chaps. Hang on. Okay. All right, now, come here, let me show you something. When you walk up here, first thing, don't walk right there. Okay. Always start right here, put your hand on it, that way the horse knows you're here. Okay. All right, I keep my hip right beside this horse, because they'll stand here like this, and they'll cow kick out. Okay. Now, I don't believe this horse is gonna do it. It doesn't seem too wild. So, but what they'll do is they'll cow kick out of fear or anger, mostly fear, and they'll get you. As long as you're close, if the horse did try to kick me right here, I'm not gonna take the blunt of the blow because I'm up close. See, I keep my leg right here, and the horse she's already wanting to pick it up for me. And I just barely massage it, and she jerked it up. She wasn't trying to do anything, she just picked it up. Yeah. And I put my knee right there. And you don't have to like creep around, because I'd be kind of nervous somebody creeping around me, so just talk to the horse, you know. Just run your hand down the back leg, stay up there close, and then just massage it. These are pretty big animals, so you're not gonna hurt them. Now slide your knee up and under there. There you go, now walk it out. Real slow, straight out. You don't wanna go to the side. Yeah. Now you gotta hold it. You gotta get a hold of it. Strong, aren't you? Ooh, see that little pull? There you go. You see how you're cleaning all the dead off? That's what you want to do. Good. Now do the same thing you just done. Ease down the horse's leg. Nice and easy. And when she does, see how she pull it straight up? That's okay, just relax. You stay relaxed, the horse stays relaxed. No matter what's going on, you relaxed. No matter how bad it gets. Sometimes that's hard, but it works. And isn't that contagious? Don't that make you want to do it all day? When we pick the foot up, we're going to put it right here on the stand, just like that. Put your foot on the stand to stabilize it. And you're going to take the rasp, and you're going to take your smooth side, and you're just going to go around like that. It's all about making the horse comfortable. Don't worry about the farrier. He's never comfortable. That's just life. There you go. Look at you go. You have joined the Farriers Association. So that's your basic trimming. Cool. You done good. I have an apprentice going on here. So everybody give Caleb a big heart, thumbs up, whatever you give him online, a good comment. Future of the horse's feet right here in your hands.
Learn all kinds of
Thank you for
stuff.
coming out.
Hey, no
Enjoyed
problem.
having you today.
Hey, I appreciate
You did a good job.
Appreciate the time.
They didn't believe in you, but I did. You know, if Dr. Scott recommends something, then I recommend it. And it's really cool to work with a vet, but you have to work with the vet and not against the vet. He can say words that I don't even know how to pronounce, but you know, he recommends me to work on horses, and that means a lot coming from somebody like Dr. Scott that's done this for, I'm not even gonna say how long he's done it, probably longer than I've been alive, but you know, people like him, they're the real heroes, they really are. So work with your vet, take advice from your vet. You know, when you get hot and tired, you wanna hydrate, reach down in your cooler and pull you out an ice cold sun drop. And that makes the world go around 3 times faster. That's what I'm talking about. Well, that was a good break. Now we have a lot of racket going on. They know I'm trying. What in the world?
This is Rue, and he's gonna get his feet trimmed. He came in without 4 shoes on, but lost them over quarantine, and his feet are very long.
Did you say Rue? Rue.
R-O-O.
Like Rue.
Doesn't matter. However you feel like saying it. You can't sweet talk him?
You're okay, Rue. It's okay. Oh, look at here. He's got good feet on, little rascal. Yeah. And I don't really think this one here is really that wild. I think he's okay. He's a little scared, unsure. I think he'd be all right.
All right, we got Garrett here working on our room. And we just got 2 pallets feeding. We got some alfalfa, got some senior. Getting it put away in the feed room.
Oh my goodness. Look at that thing. Look at you.
This is Trinity. She's gonna get her feet trimmed. She's a little sensitive in her hindquarters and everything like that. We're treating her for ulcers, so she might be a little touchy when she's getting them.
She won't be no problem. She's precious. Nothing wrong with this pony. It's a good pony. Ain't you, baby? Yeah, look at you. Look at you. You okay? It was a good day at Horse Plus. See you on the next one.
So I pulled Blackjack out the other day just to work him to get him ready for adoptions, and I just kind of fell in love with him a little bit. I was looking at him when I had him in there, and I think he's got great conformation. I mean, considering everything that he's been through, he's actually a pretty gentle horse. I asked him to do a few things, and you know, they click.